Hey guys, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and I'm on a quest to invest. Today we are going to talk all about HCMC, but just before I get started, I'm not a financial advisor and this is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, but I am assuming that you do know, HCMC is a pink penny stock that has a very dedicated amount of followers who are expecting to make huge gains from their HCMC investment on the upcoming HCMC lawsuit update. And a lot of people are expecting this update in June sometime. Okay, so let's talk about the lawsuit, okay? I'm sure that the vast majority of people who own shares right now in HCMC, it's because of the lawsuit and or Reddit. Probably a combination of the two. And that's great, but the problem is that people who bought because of the lawsuit months ago, thinking that this would be a quick buck, a quick turnaround, they're becoming increasingly more impatient. They didn't realize that these things can take a long time. They can take months, and it is taking months. And they're looking all the time for lawsuit updates, and the update is that there is no update, and we're still waiting. But it's a patience game, for sure. We know that when it does happen, the price is going to surge. So, it's kind of a no-brainer, but when it comes to the impatience, people are selling at a loss sometimes, or just for these small gains, they're selling and driving the price down and allowing shorts to make money, to take their money. And, on this channel, we don't like to give shorts the satisfaction of that. So I really want to remind people that HCMC is also a no-brainer for other reasons. People are way more health conscious and are turning to preventative measures for disease management and prevention. There is more awareness and concern for overall health than ever before, and that's just going to rise. Health and nutrition trends are going to continue to grow, and a lot more people are buying their supplements online. The Nutrition Business Journal projects that online supplement sales will double from 5 billion in 2019 to over 10 billion in 2022. So, I would love to see HCMC rise to some degree based on its own merits, and I think that this will happen. I think that obviously there is a lot of hype right now, especially with the rights offering, which some people are not that happy about. Some investors are criticizing it, saying they're tired of seeing companies frequently doing shelf offerings to raise money. As an investor, they don't appreciate how this can ruin their investment. Presently, current shareholders have been offered a 25% discount. The reality is that more shares mean more dilution overall. When I look at the price of HCM right now, I think it's pretty discounted. I think it's a good time to accumulate more. We're in consolidation phase. Let's talk a little bit about the company's business strategy before we get into some price predictions. Healthier Choices Management Corp's core business strategy includes, but is not limited to, the following: attempt to expand upon and monetize its patent suite, operate and potentially expand upon its 4 health, food, and vitamin stores, operate and potentially expand upon its 7 retail vape stores, and seek out new accretive business lines within its mission of healthier choices to add to its portfolio. Although HCMC has about 11.1 million in debt on the books, it still holds more cash than debt on its balance sheet, while generating 3 million plus in revenue a quarter. As well as this, its latest earnings report definitely had some things to be positive about, like its 9% increase in EBITDA and impressive ability to cut costs, with operating expenses down 15% in the quarter. So the fundamentals do look good. Let's talk a little bit more about its intellectual property suite. And that is, in many people's opinion, the biggest asset that HCMC has. After all, its patent and IP, intellectual property, is the entire reason it's suing one of the biggest tobacco companies in the world, Philip Morris. With patents primarily issued in the United States and Canada, HCMC's IP suite has a niche focus on safer vaping technology. And this is kind of what makes it stand out from competitors. It's a very, unique selling point, along with synthetic or imitation nicotine composition compositions, processes, and manufacturing methods. Because the company's IP suite is so extensive, it recently formed a wholly owned subsidiary called HCMC Intellectual Property Holdings LLC. The entire purpose of this subsidiary is to hold and market its IP assets. This subsidiary is such a hard word to say, guys. This subsidiary will own all of its patents, trademarks, and other intellectual property of HCMC and be tasked with monetizing it all. And that's just the vape store side of things. They also are heavily involved in health foods and retail with other wholly owned subsidiaries, such as their Healthy Choice Markets and Healthy Choice Markets 2. They own 3 Paradise Health and Nutrition locations in the greater Melbourne, Florida area, and also Ada's Natural Market. And these stores proudly serve their local communities and provide consumers with all natural and organic products in a nice, relaxed, friendly, and helpful atmosphere. Also, something I don't see enough people talk about is that Ada also provides chef-prepared, ready-to-go foods, which is a big trend right now for healthy people who are also busy or just hate to cook. And they also have a 100% organic juice and smoothie bar, a free trade coffee bar with fresh baked daily goods from a local artisan baker, and the company's flagship Greenleaf Grill fast casual in-store restaurant. So if you have not invested in HCMC and everything I'm saying right now is getting you pretty excited, then it should be good news that we are in a pullback right now. You notice that the stock's pullback, it's become nearly oversold based on its 37.70 14-day RSI and also based on its MACD oscillator. So we've got many signals, technical indicators showing big buy signals, such as its 20 to 50-day MACD oscillator, 20 to 200-day MACD oscillator, all the oscillators, guys. Something I want to point out, though, is when going through the forums on Yahoo, I don't know if you guys frequent Yahoo, but also on StockWits, on the HCMC area, you can see a lot of people just writing HCMC 614 with lots of rockets, lots of diamonds, lots of money, etc., etc. And when people ask, what's going on? Why is everyone posting this 614? No one really has a clear answer. They just say, alert, 14th of June will be a huge catalyst. Next week is the last chance to buy at the bottom. I don't think these people know anything that we don't know. I think it looks like it will be just a pump, an artificially created pump and dump. So that's just something to be mindful of. You can do what you wish with that information. In the short term, it looks like the stock is heading for the 000 areas, dropping more than 15% every week. But this can also be the setup for the perfect storm that seems to be in the works this June. So guys, that is all for today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want more stock updates like this in a relaxed, friendly, casual manner, just like the HCMC stores. Hopefully this is a friendly atmosphere. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you soon.